and I feel like you're giving them quite a show. I'm very interested. Here's the Tower. Here's the Four of Cups. I feel like this person's pretending to be like not interested in you or something. Here's the Three of Cups. I feel like they've had to calm down their feelings because I feel like they're trying to keep you maybe as just a friend. I feel like they see you as so much more. And here's Strength. Yeah, they definitely see you as a lot more because they're having to hold themselves back. Like at every time they see you, they're really having to hold themselves back. Let's see, the Tower card here. So there might have been something that was disruptive in your connection, something that really just suddenly changed things. Maybe some of them just shockingly started to go quiet or just act uninterested in you. But I feel like the interest is still there. This person still feels something for you. Let's see with the Tower. We have the Six of Cups. Yes, this person, yeah, they still feel something for you for sure. There's still a bond there, but I feel like maybe you guys did go through something where it felt like everything was perfect between you two, and then suddenly it just feels like everything's a struggle. So that kind of sucks. So yeah, I'm sorry if you guys are going through something difficult with this person. It does look like this, there's still quite the enduring connection. So let's see what else comes through the cards. I feel like this person still finds you to be highly interesting. So if they are acting uninterested, I feel it's because it's just like their own stuff, or they felt for some reason they need to calm themselves down around you. Here's I'm taking action towards you. And someone new. And I'm not ready. All right, yeah, I feel like this person, maybe they really took action towards you at first. And I feel like something got rerouted. Maybe either they found someone new, you found someone new, or this connection just got so shocking, like where I feel like they were called to become someone new entirely. Like they saw your level and they weren't quite on your level. And I feel like this was really kind of like a blow to their self-esteem. It just like really amplified, magnified all the self-esteem issues that they have. So yeah, wow. Speaking of this Magnolia card here, well, self-esteem, this is what they do a lot. I feel like they really compare themselves to others. They might have even been comparing themselves to you, like where you are with your career or something. And they just started feeling like, wow, I'm not ready to be your match. You know, I'm not strong enough for you, is what I feel. We have I love you on the bottom of the deck here. So I do feel like this person does have like deep, genuine care for you. However, they might not be, you know, taking all the actions right now. So doesn't mean never. They might be able to kind of grow up and step more into their power. I feel like you guys are doing a good job of staying in your power. And here's religious factors. Okay, so to me, this is kind of like an obstacles card where, you know, there could be some kind of rules that they're trying to follow around relationships. This could mean like marriages are involved or something too, where they are trying to maybe respect some boundaries here. And this card to me means like under normal circumstances that they would definitely be pursuing you and probably wanting to be in a full relationship with you as well. So we have free yourself coming up. So I feel like this person doesn't feel very free to pursue what they want in life. They maybe don't feel free to pursue you right now. It says it's time to take back control of your life. So I feel like they realized by getting close to you, they felt like they realized just how out of control their life is right now. And yeah, speaking of out of control, the hyena is kind of like a crazy, scattered card, you know, like a loony energy, like just chaotic, and they could feel kind of mad themselves, like, you know, struck by madness or something. Here's All In, number 8, like that Strength right there. So this is someone who I feel like they really put their whole self into maybe their work, into a relationship. So they really felt like they were starting to put maybe their whole selves into supporting you, into their connection with you. And I feel like something kind of happened to make them recoil, because they just, I feel like it could have even been divine intervention, because maybe for some of you, this person wasn't, they might have felt really good to you and overall was a good person, but something about them is not quite on your level. Like they don't have quite your work ethic or like destiny. So, I do feel like there was something that kind of came between you two to maybe get them to at least cool down for a bit and try to rework their life so they could maybe at least become more on your level, more deserving of you. Yeah, from scratch, number 6. I feel like they still have a lot of work to do from the ground up, like that maybe you've already done. So I do feel like they need to catch up to you. And here's You Are My Everything. Yeah, I really feel like this person was just trying to maybe have you as a friend, and they just realized like, oh my gosh, you were becoming like everything to this person. Your family won't like me, and this could be a big concern of theirs, is that they're maybe afraid that they wouldn't be able to fit very well into your life. And maybe literally there are family issues here. Here's the Ace of Cups, but it's like their love endures. Like maybe they tried to escape it, maybe they tried to get away from this love, but and they're hoping like you still care about them as well. Do you even care? Here is the Seven of Swords. I feel like this person wasn't willing to come out with their truth. They probably haven't told you much of any of this. You've had to like intuit it all yourself. Here's the Page of Cups. You've had to intuit their feelings. I feel like they've given you some hints of their feelings. And here's the Emperor. But I feel like they've been trying to just remain very like stoic, and like they don't feel as deeply for you as they do. Get one more. Here's the Four of Cups showing up again. Yeah, I feel like there's some inner battle that they're fighting that made them have to feel like that. I feel like they had to come across like they're uninterested in you, because I feel like you were just so there for them. And so they realized maybe the only way to maybe get you to go do your own thing, and, you know, it was just to kind of turn away and start acting uninterested, because I feel like they were afraid they were starting to maybe lead you on or something, because they realized maybe they couldn't provide you with what you deserved. Like they couldn't be that person for you in a relationship. And so it's almost like I feel like they wanted you to find someone new, like someone better for you, someone better suited for you. Because I do feel like this person genuinely cares and wants you to be happy. And here's the Chariot. Here's the Knight of Pentacles. And then we have the Moon. So I feel like, again, at first, like this person was like all in. Like they were like quickly pursuing you and like really going after you, like really excited about you. And I feel like then they kind of settled into your life with this Knight of Pentacles card. And then I feel like they're like, okay, what's next? Like they weren't sure of the future of the connection. And so I felt like, I feel like they were like, okay, the only way to go from here is either to kind of recoil or to keep going deeper with pile 3. And I feel like there are these reasons why they can't go deeper with you right now. So I feel like they're uncertain about how you're feeling as well. So I feel like there is some concern that maybe they've lost you because they have like turned away. And here's the Page of Swords, but I feel like there's again, this is confirmation that they are still very interested in you. I feel like part of the interest is they do want to make sure you're thriving and doing well, that you're happy. in your life. It does look like overall you are pile 3. You're doing well for yourself if you're coming out as the Queen of Wands. Here's the King of Pentacles. I do feel like this person wants to or wanted to be so much more for you. And here's the Three of Swords. And it pained them. It pained them that they couldn't maybe give you everything. All right. And here's the Queen of Pentacles. They feel like, or maybe you guys were married, but they feel like you guys are a married couple. And here's the Two of Swords. And then this really made them confused, because I feel like they were really just like seeing you as a friend and trying just to develop like a nice friendship with you. And suddenly it kind of fell into like if like you guys were like married to each other. So especially if there was like another marriage involved, like they're like, well, I don't think we can, this will work this way. Okay, so let's get some more cards. What else are they feeling about you, pile 3? I don't know what to do. Yeah, there's a lot of confusion here with the Moon and the Two of Swords. Because I feel like they do want to mend things with you. I feel like they do not want to completely push you out of their life. I'm so jealous. This could be another thing. Jealousy has been a theme coming up. This is the 3rd pile in a row it's kind of come up in. Where, you know, maybe if you guys aren't committed to one another, maybe you're with other people or something, and that was hard for them to see, so they had to kind of dull their emotions. Or like at the first feeling of like they started feeling jealous, they're like, oh, I can't allow this in my life right now. All right, here's I find you interesting. Yes, they are still fascinated by you. And I'm planning on messaging you soon. So yeah, I do feel like a good number of you are still in at least some kind of contact with this person. And your kindness has changed my life. And on the bottom of the deck, you have changed me. So yeah, you really changed their conception of what's possible in people. So I feel like maybe they've given up on people, on life in general, and you know, maybe they really felt like the world was against them. So I feel like they feel very lucky to know you, to have gotten to know you. And here's Don't Forget About Me. Yeah, I feel like they are going to try to do what they can to make sure you know, you don't totally move on without them. Of course, you guys probably you've started to, because, you know, if they're not you know, putting enough energy and effort into it, you guys definitely deserve better, deserve more. You know, someone who's available. Here's passion. Try something you've never done before. So I feel like there was a lot of passion and attraction for you because you were so different than anyone they had ever known before. And they could have been feeling a passion like they never felt before too. Like fireworks between you two. And here's divine timing. Faith, fortune, destiny, trust in divine timing. So I feel like maybe this was all part of a bigger plan to either for you guys to maybe catalyze something in each other's lives. I feel like they really catalyzed something in you. So this could be like you guys are going through a cycle where you're going to cycle back together again, or it could be like this person helped accelerate you more toward your destined path, and or like your the love of your life. You know, the person who will really truly be the one who lights you up. And here's Peacock. How cool, you know, with the Queen of Wands here. I feel like this person, again, this just shows like they really, really like your beauty. They think you're so beautiful. They love just looking at you. I feel like they're very entertained by you as well. They feel like you keep getting more and more beautiful to them, and I feel like they're really amazed by that. And here is Between Worlds, number 3, another very colorful bird. So wow, you've really like caught their attention a lot. And it could be like they see you in this like very colorful world, and they kind of exist in like this grayish black and white world. And this is part of the reason why maybe they've pushed you away or have been acting disinterested, because they they don't want to pull you down into a world that is not as nice and colorful, exciting as yours is. They don't feel like they can provide that for you. So I feel like this person does have a lot of self-awareness in that way. All right, so let's get another card here. Here is growth. The tallest oak tree once started as a seedling. Don't be afraid to start something new. So we also had something new, someone new. So I feel like this is a message for a lot of you to be like, don't afraid to allow someone new into your life. If this person isn't showing any sign of wanting to step up more, it's okay to let in something new. And you've definitely grown from this opportunity here. And if it's really meant to be, then it will come back around. And I feel like things will work out in perfect order for you guys. Okay, let's see. What might they say to you, pile 3? I feel lost in life. Yeah, so this is, they feel like you really know where you're going. You're really doing your thing. And they're like, I need to figure myself out so I need to be a good partner to you if we're ever going to be together. I tried to forget you, and it's not working. And I just fell in love with you.